Greetings, family, grand rising. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're continuing our discovery, our exploration of Kahlil Gibran's The Prophet. And we had a conversation, I think it's been a couple months ago now, on the topic on work. And today we're going to take a deeper dive into that by doing some writing. So what you'll need today, in addition to your hydration, whatever you choose to hydrate with, what you'll need is something to write with, if you're a pen or pencil and paper person, please gather that. You're not going to be writing along. This is a short session, so only for a few minutes. But if you prefer to do a note on your phone or something, notepad on your PC, whatever method you use to write, just make sure you have it handy so that when it's time to write, you don't have to go get it. And I'm looking forward to the session. Hopefully, we'll have a wonderful time today.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, we're learning, discerning. We're striving. Together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together.
Greetings, family. So before we begin, we need to get permission. I would like to hear from the eldest in this space. We'll start. I don't know if Theodora is in here. So I'll ask if we have anyone 80 or older, 75 or older, 70 or older. Mama
You
Laura.
have you have my permission, Z, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Okay, so now we have permission to begin. Those of you who have been in my sessions before know that I like to center us before we do too much by doing a little breathing. So, Chantel, if you could please bring up the box breathing slide, I would sincerely appreciate it. Awesome.
Box breathing.
Right.
Box breathing. 4 count, 4 cycles. Breathe in. Hold. Out. Hold. In. Hold. Out. Hold. out, hold, in, hold, out, hold. Return to normal breathing.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If anyone wants to comment in the chat, it's how that helps them feel, that would be great. Oh, you can bring the slide up, Shan. We're spending a whole lot of time on breathing. We've cleared and centered ourselves. It always helps me. Hopefully it helps others. So, uh, this is the content from the prophet um, on work. And Kaisha is going to bless us by reading everything, and you will see that the content is going to be put into the chat so that you can reference it in when you're writing, because the prompt is going to ask you to speak about something in there that resonates with you or doesn't. So, excuse me, Kaisha, if you would kindly read, I would sincerely appreciate it.
Yes. Okay. Then a plowman said, "Speak to us of work." And he answered, saying, "You work that you may keep pace with the earth and the soul of the earth. For to be idle is to become a stranger unto the seasons and to step out of life's procession that marches in majesty and proud submission towards the infinite. When you work, you are a flute through whose heart the whispering of the hours turns to music. Which of you would be a reed, dumb and silent, when all else sings together in unison? Always you have been told that work is a curse and labor a misfortune. But I say to you that when you work, you fulfill a part of earth's furthest dreams, assigned to you when that dream was born. And in keeping yourself with labor, you are in truth loving life. And to love life through labor is to be intimate with life's inmost secret. But if you in your pain call birth and affliction and the support of the flesh a curse written upon your brow, then I answer that not, but the sweat of your brow shall wash away that which is written. You have been told also that life is darkness, and in your weariness you echo what was said to be the weary. And I say that life is indeed darkness, save when there is urge. And all urge is blind, save when there is knowledge. And all knowledge is vain, save when there is work. And all work is empty, save when there is love. And when you work with love, you bind. Next slide, please. When you work with love, you bind yourself to yourself and to one another and to God. And what is it to work with love? It is to weave the cloth with threads drawn from your heart, even as if your beloved were to wear that cloth. It is to build a house with affection, even as if your beloved were to dwell in that house. It is to sow seeds with tenderness and reap the harvest with joy, even as if your beloved were to eat the fruit. It is to charge all things you fashion with the breath of your own spirit, and to know that all the blessed dead are standing about you and watching. Often have I heard you say, as if speaking in sleep, he who works in marble and finds the shape of his own soul in the stone is nobler than he who plows the soil. And he who seizes the rainbow to lay it on a cloth in the likeness of man is more than he who makes the sandals for our feet. But I say, not in sleep, but in the over wakefulness of noontide, that the wind speaks not more sweetly to the giant oaks than to the least of all the blades of grass. And he alone is great, who turns the voice of the wind into a song made sweeter by his own loving. Work is love made visible. And if you cannot work with love, but only with distaste, it is better that you should leave your work and sit at the gate of the temple and take alms of those who work with joy. For if you bake bread with indifference, you bake a bitter bread that feeds but half man's hunger. And if you grudge the crushing of the grapes, your grudge distills a poison in the wine. Next slide, please. And if you sing, though as angels, and love not the singing, you muffle man's ears to the voices of the day and the voices of the night. I am complete.
You're muted.
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. Thank you, Kaisha. I pray that everyone got something out of that that they never thought about before. Working has been has gotten a bad rep, I would say, over time. Most people have a tendency to not really like even the idea of working. Uh, However, I believe that those who love what they do and work at doing something that they love have the most fullest lives. So that's kind of what this is speaking to. The line that resonates to me is in it is work is love made visible. That kind of encompasses the entire reading to me. I would like to know what of what you just heard resonates with you or doesn't. What is there something in there that you really don't agree with that you would like to spend a few minutes writing about? So we're going to write for about 3 minutes. There'll be some music in the background, and when the music ends, it'll be about 3 minutes, and then we'll see who would like to share what they've written. Either hopefully on mic or copy. If you're typing it on your device, you can copy and paste it into the chat. So if you can bring that slide back up, Chantel, and let's do some writing. And any challenges? There we go. So, which line, phrase, or passage resonates with you or does not, and why? Or write about your personal philosophy on work. And you can start writing now. Shan will bring up we'll put the music on in the background, and when it stops, we'll see what folks have to share.
Come out of this first.
Awesome. Thank you. So, did everyone write, or did most of you write? I hope so. Would anyone like to share what they've written with us to help us understand your perspective on this topic? Don't see any hands. Did anyone write?
I did. I did see. I was making some jottings. Yes.
Would you like to share what you wrote?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I'll just share. When you, I'll just share based on the passage or the sentence. When you work, you are a flute through whose heart the whispering of the hours turns to music and flow with Earth's magnetic constant vibration. When I went down again, but I say to you that when you work, you fulfill a part of Earth's furthest dream assigned to you when that dream was born. To work is to fulfill your soul's contract with the universe. Keep the body temple active, activates the energetic fields. Um, and to love life through labor is to be intimate with life's inmost secret, my higher self.
Mm.
Um, I'll complete there. It's a lot of jottings I have. I'll stop there. Thank you, sis.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, thank you. Anyone else? Did did any of this resonate with anyone? Or is there something that you heard that you completely disagree with? An alternate uh thing to think about. And what are your personal thoughts on for your personal philosophy on work? Oh, I see Asia's hand.
Yes, Grand Rising, Wu family.
I see.
Thanks for being here. So I really love this devotion, this passage. I remember last month or a few months ago, I heard you do it for the first time, and I was like, whoa, because I'm one of those people who shy away from that WORK word. And because I heard somewhere that the etymology or the root meaning or something means slavery. And I didn't want to be enslaved, so I've shied away from work. But I really like how it's written, and I'm starting to understand the devotion, the God's work, the showing of my love for the things that I do, and that could be work as well. But if you know anything about that, the work and slavery thing, Sister Z, please share. But I am appreciating this reading. Ashe.
I don't know anything specifically about it. I would guess, purely guessing, that it's connected in that slavery was work that was counterproductive. We were forced to do, we weren't doing anything that we loved because we didn't love that we were enslaved. So the whole concept of slavery is completely counter to what this is speaking about. And I I don't know. I would actually have to do some research. I don't know when in connection with the uh, bulk of slavery, this book was written. Uh, However, I get from it that it is talking about everyone and the concept of work. So if you're able to work at something that you enjoy, that you love, your life is going to be fuller. That's what I get from this. Uh, so slavery wouldn't fit with this at all. So yeah. Anyone else? Time. Okay, we're at 27. That's pretty good. So, everyone quiet. If you would like to put what you wrote in the chat so that the admin can read it off. Professor Marilyn says Gibran is so deep and real about everyday life. Yes, he is. I agree. So Shan, if you would like to put in read anything else that's in the chat, and then we can um move to beginning to close out.
All right, so Laura said, take pleasure in doing what you love as our ancestors are covering us. To work is to be in tune with the universal oneness. Love what you do and do what you love.
Ashe.
Right, and then the rest here, Kaisha, thank you so much for dropping the lines in the chat. If anyone needs to look at that again, they are in the chat for you. And all right, I'll pull the slides up for our next portion, which is going into the event on the 4th.
Yes. So, on October 4th, well, let's talk about who this is. Those of you who have been in the community for a while probably remember that Ayana Gregory is very much connected to the spirit of a woman as a whole. So Woo by just the wake up community as a result of being part of spirit of being connected to spirit of a woman. And she has shared her beautiful gifts with us on the platform. And she will be performing her one woman show, Daughter of the Struggle, at Black Spectrum Theater in Queens on October 4th. I um I've been connected with Black Spectrum Theater. Well, actually, I've been connected with Black Spectrum Theater since the 70s when I was a teenager. I was a cast member for a couple of summers back then, and I've always followed what they do. And last year, I purchased a season pass. It's $99 and you have access to 95% of uh, the material that they put out throughout the season, and things like this event. I don't know if you notice on the bottom right, there's like a little like a gold label that says 20% off. So if you have a season pass, you get 20% off of special events. So there's a little extra that you pay, but you pay 20% less than everybody else will pay. So the tickets are only, first of all, the tickets are only $35, which is a steal. And she deserves more, but I'll take. I, I'll take what they're saying, and I will have a season pass. So my ticket will cost about $28. If you choose not to get a season pass, so you pay the $35. What I would like to do is support her as a group. So uh, the Black Spectrum's website is on will be put into the chat, and if you go to the site and you get either a season pass and a ticket or get a ticket, I'm going to ask you, my contact information will be coming up next, to send me a text or oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we'll go back to that in a second. Send me a text or email, and actually text is best. Send me a text letting me know that you have got a ticket for the Ayana Gregory show on October 4th, and that way I can contact them and have them put like set off aside seats for those of us who are coming together as a group. Because when you get inside, it's first come first serve, with the exception of those who have told them in advance that they're coming, and they set aside seats for them. Um, so that when you come, you go to that section and you have a good seat. So I hope that others will join us. I'm going whether nobody comes with me or not. I'm going. So hopefully others will join me. And if you enjoy theater, quality live theater, consider getting a season pass. Like I said, $99 for the entire season. You cannot beat it with a stick. And i- if you get the season pass, let me know that you've done that too, because I can always we can coordinate when they're having shows and see which when we want to try and most of us can go together and we can have them set aside seats for us for those shows as well. So just wanted to bring that up now early so that we can coordinate and be have everything in place well before the date of the show, October 4th. If you can go back one slide to my special offer, which is more of an invitation than an offer. The other way. Yes. Yes. So I did a session. I don't remember exactly how long ago. I'm going to say probably around April, called Celebrations of Us. And it was looking at our holidays that focus on us, our festivals, other events, places in the country and around the world that highlight our beauty and our magnificence. And I started a document where I'm gathering these kind of things, celebrations, holidays, festivals, events, places to go around the world. I'm putting them into this document, and so when you're getting ready to travel and you want to know what to do if you're going somewhere or in your own hometown, you want to know what's good to do, especially if you have a family. Ways to enlighten your family, your children, your grandchildren, things that you can do together as a family. Uh, Go to the document, see what's available where you are. And if you have somewhere that you believe we would uh, all appreciate, asking you to email this email address you see at the bottom, celebrations.of.us@gmail.com. Send an email with as much information as you can, what it is, whether it's an event, whether it's a place or location, uh, where it is, if there is a website that will give us more information, anything information you can, send it to me and I will add it to the document so that the document can be growing. And God willing, over time, people will be able to go in there and find somewhere to go or something to do wherever they are in the world, God willing. That's my prayer for this document. And I'm asking you all to help me grow it that way. And you can access it through the QR code. There's also a link that'll be in the chat to access the document. And this is my contact information. Um, the best way to contact me is to text me. Um, that's probably the best way to contact me. You can also friend me on Facebook, and we can connect that way. And if there is information that's best sent by email, this would be the best email to send it to. But if you send me something by email, please text me and let me know that you sent it and what subject to look for, so that because I get so much email that I wouldn't know to look for it unless you let me know. So if you do send me email, follow it up with a text letting me know to look for it and what to look for. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Z. Can you hear me? Hold on one second.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Z, for this amazing conversation. All right, so we're gonna wrap up now and go through our love offerings and donations. So we encourage everyone to send in your love offerings and donations by way of the links that are shared here. And so you can set them automatically to come out of your accounts during the month so that you're constantly contributing to Woo Nation and to the systems that we have in place to make sure that we run efficiently and smoothly in this space, to make sure we can bring you these sessions Sunday through Thursdays. So you can click on one of those links and enter into this automated system on a monthly basis. So who do we have coming up next? The Woo Space tomorrow's our 90-minute session, and that is with Valerie J. Lyons for an intuitive career empowerment coaching session. So she's going to be coaching someone one-on-one, but you can also get something from it for yourself. And I shared this yesterday that I did this with her. I won it during our Woo anniversary, and it was an eye-opener for me to get her coaching around where I'm getting stopped and blocked and stuff in moving forward. So please take advantage of that. And then we have another 30-minute session on Wednesday with Cheryl, and that is Daily Abundance. So join for both of those sessions this week. Then we want to welcome our new people. I saw some new names on the list. So thank you for joining us, and we welcome you to join us again and come back to the Woo Nation, to the community, hear these conversations, join in, bringing more people with you, and get something out of this community where we come to learn, elevate, and ascend. And you could do so by joining us on Zoom here in this space on Facebook. So we're here in Zoom Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. And that's, again, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. And days like today are our 30-minute sessions. So Mondays and Wednesdays are 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And then we're also streaming live on Facebook. So if you can't get in here for some reason, we always say the front porch, or I think that's for Stacy's. It says that's what Facebook is. If you want to come off the porch, you can come into the Zoom space. But if you got to stay there for whatever reason, you can join us on Facebook and join the conversation there. And we bring your voices into this space as well. And then we also want to make sure that you have a reminder to let you know when we are on. Maybe you're busy or you're getting ready for work, getting the kids ready for school, and you can get a text message to let you know that we are on the line and waiting for you to join us. So you would text all caps Woo Nation to 74121 and then enter and subscribe so that you can get the morning reminders via text message so that you know that we are on. And then we ask that you stay in touch, and thank you for joining us this morning. So you can always register for the next week by going to bit.ly/wake up movement. And when you go there, you'll see the lineup for the week and see who is coming up and read bios and headshots. I'm not sure if everyone's taking advantage of that. Maybe one day we'll show the landing page and make sure everybody knows what they can see for the rest of the week and take advantage of what we've been sharing here. And then we have our Facebook page and we have a Facebook group. So make sure that you are on both so you can catch the replays. So again, there's a private page and a group, and those links are in the chat. So please connect to both of those links so you have access to the recordings and to just in the session in real time and live space. Then we also have our Instagram and we have YouTube, which we are archiving right now, our 5 years worth of content and adding in what we have now. So you can catch the replays there as well. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com and we'll get back to you. I'm going to take this down now and ask everyone to unmute themselves so we can give her well-deserved love shower. Thank you so much for this lesson on work. As we go into Monday morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Z. Thank you.
Appreciate you bringing the word.
Thank you so very much, Z.
Thank you. I pray that you all are working at things that you enjoy and love. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you all. Thank you.
Wanted to do that. Thank you, G.
Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. Thank you.
Thank you.
One love, guys. One love. One love. Thank you for pouring out.
We'll re-look at it. I'm going to look at the recap. Came in late. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. All right.
Bye.